Hey and hello there everyone, welcome back to the Strike Streams, where I, a voice actor, am currently on strike for video games, which means I largely am unable to perform for them right now, but I can still play them. Okay, so sorry, I got very distracted because my OBS layout is ever so slightly different, and I'm like, oh, I think I had things in a different order before, but I can't think how I did it. It's like, did I used to have... I'm gonna have to look this up quickly on my phone. How did I have my OBS settings and stuff? Did I have it differently? I gotta see how I had this because I sort of had to redo some stuff yesterday. It messed up and I had to redo it. Oh, game, don't go dark, game. Let's just quickly check. Oh no, did I not? Oh no, did I not take a new? Oh no, hang on, most recent. Hang on a second. Let's. Okay. Oh, no, okay, I did have it in the middle. Okay, hang on, I need to switch these two things around. There we go. And then I'll lock... Oh, no, hang on. Now my whole thing's messed up. Anyway, chat, how are we doing? Hopefully you're doing better than I am. Hang on a sec. Oh, I see what's happened here. Okay, hang on a sec, and then we'll go... lock, and then we'll go chat, and then hopefully I have lost you guys for a second, but hang on, I'll get you back in just a moment. Okay, hang on a sec. Oop. There we go, and there we go. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so hi everyone, welcome. Sorry, let me close that. There we go. No, what's happening? Phone, please don't do this to me, phone, please, phone, please. Okay. Kevin, bit tired from walking dogs. That sounds about right. So yeah. Okay. Oh, Louis, hi and bye. Okay, hang on, let me just change that so it's on live. There we go. So let's say hi to some people and then we'll get into things, but I hope you guys have had a good Tuesday and Wednesday and all that stuff like that. Because, yeah, Wednesday's my day off, so I haven't seen you guys for a few days, but I hope nothing, catastrophically, massively terrible has happened in those few days or something like that. So, Kieran hi, and Tenchi hi, and Kevin hi, and Cheese hi. You're gonna leave early? What? Well, then we'll make sure we'll get you in early. Okay, Mean Pro hi, and Louis hi and bye. And then, I'm just laughing at Kevin's hammer. Joke, and then Xander hi, and Stream Elements hi. Oh gosh, I hope Stream Elements is working. And Nightbot hi. I don't know if Nightbot's actually been here yet, but Nightbot will show up. Oh no, there's Nightbot. Woo! There is actually a new Nightbot message today, so ooh, have fun with that. Okay, so let's get into the game because I'm already taking up too much time. But yeah. But no, I hope you guys had a good couple of days. I didn't get any shiny Giratina yesterday, but that was okay. I did get some... I got a hundo of a thing or two, but I can't remember what now. And I got 2 shiny Magnemite, which if there hadn't been a community day would have been absolutely incredible, but there was a community day years ago, so... Okay. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. Okay, so... Number 1, if you haven't already, please click like on the video. It helps out so much. We're always trying to get new people to come along to the channel. Because I'm largely unemployed, so anything we can do to grow the channel is just awesome and very, very helpful, and your support just means so much. So that's thing number 1. Thing number 2, please make sure you are watching the video live. If you hover on the video, there's the red circle in the bottom left-hand corner, and not the grey circle. You want the red circle, not the grey circle. And then finally, and I know you know what I'm about to say, but please hold your horses. May all horses be held until I say the phrase ready, set, bow. So don't jump ahead. Because again, I won't go into the whole okay, so we're going to be really trying to lock in these rules right now. Tuesday's stream was very boring because of that. Because I was really just trying to drum all that in. But we are going to be sort of, people who try and jump ahead and stuff like that. You know, we are going to crack down on that. So that's where like the hammer emoji, you know, boom, coming in. Yay, we got the horse emoji, the holding horse emoji. Okay, so if you are here and if you have the Nintendo Switch Online subscription and you have the DLC, and basically, you know, if you can play Dynamax Adventures with me right here, right now, today, Thursday, the 17th of October, 2024, at like 4:06 p.m. Pacific time, then what I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to need you to post in chat using the following template structure thingamajig. You guys know what it is, but I'll say it for good measure. Because again, you guys have been awesome. You know this, but I'll say it anyway for good measure. Oh, hi Hannah. Hi Satella. Lovely to see you. Okay, so if you're interested in playing with me today, I need you to do the following. In chat, you're gonna write in chat, you're gonna write strike in big capital letters, and then you're going to say, I can do, and you're gonna let me know what Pokemon you are able to hunt for in the Dynamax Adventures out of the following: Dialga, Lunala, and Tornadus. Okay, because if you catch a legendary in the Dynamax Adventures, you then can't catch it a second time, which means you can't shiny hunt for it, and I will try and pair people up as best as possible. Also as well, if you have any time constraints, let me know, because that means I can put you in an earlier team rather than a later team. But yeah, let me know those legendaries: Dialga, Lunala, Tornadus, the ones we've been hunting for the past like 2 weeks or so. Ready, set, bow. And there we go. Okay. But today, I actually have a bunch of, like, prepared topics come up, so we won't be talking about the rules and the structure of typing things. I mean, basically, Tuesday was just summed up as, you know the thing we've been doing for a few weeks? Let's keep doing that, and let's all do that. That's all it was, but just some people got very confused about that, and, you know, you guys have been awesome with it, so I don't think it needs too much more explaining, but... and it is Thursday, which means it's Xander Day. Okay, so let's see who can do what. So, okay, let's just add people to the spreadsheet. Forgive me if this takes a second, because this is the part that does take the most time. So hang on, we're going to have Kieran and Xander. Mean Pro, you can only do Buzzwole? Well, if you're still around at the end, and if you have a ticket for Buzzwole, or if anyone else has a ticket for Buzzwole, it could be the wild card. Okay, Kevin. Actually, I tell you what. Does anyone in chat have a Buzzwole? Have a Buzzwole ticket? And the reason I ask is if anybody did, maybe today we could do the wild card first whilst Mean Pro is here. So if anyone does have Buzzwole, let me know, and maybe we'll like do the wild card first with Mean Pro or something like that. Okay, so let's just see. Kevin, Tenchi. So hang on, Tenchi I'm going to put in the Dialga team. Right. Okay. And then, hang on, did I put cheese? No, cheese I haven't added yet. Cheese, if you please. Sorry, I know I say that all the time, but it amuses me. Here's the really annoying thing, Mean Pro. I can't remember who, so please forgive me that I can't remember who. There is someone, you know, like it was like Reiji or someone else, who I think did have a Buzzwole ticket, and who, when we've said like, oh, who has what tickets, there has been someone who's said like, oh, I've got like Buzzwole circuitry. I think like there was someone who had Buzzwole, but yeah, if they're not in chat, then yeah, unfortunately we can't do that. But we'll keep asking, okay? Like, we'll try and make that the theme of today. Like, every time we get between rounds, we'll be like, is there anyone in chat who has Buzzwole? And that can be our sort of, our like, wild card kind of thing. So we'll keep it in mind. Viper or Cac John? Yeah. Like, so there was someone. Okay, so, okay, so I think we had, hang on, let me just double check this. 1, 2, 3, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hang on, wait. 1, 2, 3, oh no, wait, sorry. 3, 4, 5. Okay. What, chat? Stop scrolling up, chat. Stop scrolling up. Okay, there we go. So here's how we're gonna do things. Oh, I'm gonna put cheese in team 1, just to be safe. Okay. Right, so here we go. So team 1, Dialga, Tenchi, Cheese, and Xander. And then team 2, Lunala, Kieran, and Kevin. Okay? Those are the teams so far. If I've missed anyone, let me know. Mean Pro, I haven't included you just because you did say only Buzzwole, so I'm going to take your word for that. But here we go. So team 1, please connect to the internet. Make sure you're not on the local communication. Switch over to internet. But yeah, if I messed up anything, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to get right into this because we're already like 12 minutes into this thing and we haven't played yet. So Tenchi, Cheese, Xander, please get your internet going. And then we're going to talk to the lady. Oh, I need to move my TV closer. You guys are going to select anything goes, but I'm going to select Dialga. Yeah, my TV is like really far away. So when we're on the pink screen, we're going to get a code. We're going to go 1710 and then 1612. That's 1710, 1612. I'm going to move this closer. Okay, I think that's good. Maybe that's good. Is that good? Hang on. Let's move that a bit over. No. Over. Forward. Okay, I think that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay. We don't have a backup or anything here, but I think it's... Well, actually... Ooh, we have... Why have we got an internet... Okay, I was like, why are we having internet issues? But okay, there's Tenchi, there's Cheese, it's Tenchies. And then we just need Xander. And Xander is not here yet. That's very weird, yeah. Yeah, Kevin, you can be back up, just in case. What happened to Xander? There's Xander. Okay, there we go. Could have been an... Oh, no, wait, Xander has premium. Xander can't ever use the excuse of like, I had an advert come up. I know you have premium. Unless I've misremembered that. In which case, that can be your excuse. Okay, no, I'm kidding. Okay, so Dialga is super duper mega weak to fighting and ground types. You guys know this, but I just like to remind you of it. And then steel types defensively wall it. So those can be good backups if we can't get the fighting and ground. Particularly if they have moves like Metal Sound and stuff like that. So, yeah. Okay. Right, so Diggersby is like the king of... And Poliwrath is excellent as well. Diggersby is like the king of ground types. Xander's like, oh no, I've been found out. I'm sorry, guys. My 17th grandparent just died. I have to leave. So, anyway. Okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, so here we go. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Sorry if that joke was insensitive in any way at all to anyone. I just wanted to try and think of some very, very ludicrous joke. Okay. Okay, so let's do this thing. Oh, okay, so hang on. There is a Flygon to the right. So that can be good. And there's not really anything in the middle that's worth going for. Oh, and then there's a Sandaconda at the end. So should we go for the Flygon, and then we'll figure out what we want to do out of, like, the Magneton and... Oh, no, we'd need to do the Exeggutor. So should we do, like, Flygon, and then Exeggutor, and then the Sandaconda? Does that sound good? See, this is why I didn't want to make that joke, Kevin. I'm so sorry. Okay, right. Okay. Hannah, we just got a super chat from Hannah, $4.99. Hannah, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. That's really kind. Thank you so much. What a lovely start to the stream. Okay, so hang on. I am going to Dynamax here. I know I don't really have a whole lot of stuff that's good against a Flygon, but I can slow it down and hit it hard with, I still think like a 90 power normal type move from a Diggersby is still going to do a lot of damage. So I'm I'm going to just move that over a smidge. And then I think I'll be good. Okay. But Hannah, thank you. Oh, Cheese. Hang on. Cheese is reporting in for duty. Krabby Patty meal was delicious. Oh, good. I mean, I do like Wendy's. I did like post a joke to Threads about for anyone who knows The Simpsons. If anyone knows the Malibu Stacy episode where like Lisa has her little speech at the end about the new Malibu Stacy doll, I posted a joke based on that about like the Krabby Patty meal and about it kind of, and sort of like the Krabby Patty Wendy's meal. But even though I sort of did make that joke, I still thought it's still one of those things where it's like I still enjoy Wendy's. Like even if it sort of is not that different from a standard Wendy's meal, I like a standard Wendy's meal, so I bet it's really delicious. But she has a new hat. Exactly, Kevin gets it. So I was kind of like, it's just like because to me, when I first saw that meal, I did think it kind of looks just like a regular Wendy's meal, but with like some SpongeBob branding. So that was like the joke. But even so, it's like if I had money and my Wendy's was closer, I absolutely would have gotten that meal, and I absolutely would have enjoyed it because I like Wendy's. So it's not like although I joke, it's also like it's not criticism as such. Satella 5, 6, 7, 8, the shiny stream we appreciate. I love it. I really like Lilligant, by the way. I think Lilligant's a cool Pokemon. Because, like, my thing... I sort of say that, like, Grass and Dragon are my favorite types, but I think Dragon is kind of more my favorite type. The thing with Grass types is that if I like a Grass Pokemon, I usually, like, really like them. But I don't really like Pokemon inherently more because they are Grass, whereas I would say that's true with Dragon. Like, if a Pokemon is a Dragon type, I probably like it more than I would if it wasn't. So, we do want to switch for this. I'd say Dubwool. Yeah, if Dubwool switches for this, that'll be good. So, Dubwool... Oh, okay, we didn't switch for the Flygon. Sorry, I should have not been talking about Krabby Patties. Okay, so this is fine, though. Basically, if we keep the Dubwool... Okay, if we keep the Dubwool now... and then Xander switches for the Sandaconda, that'll be good. So... No, it's okay, Cheese. I, like, said it way too late. Like, I should have said about that, like, during the fight and stuff, so don't worry. But yeah, anyway, sorry. So, But no, what was I gonna say? So, no, I like Wendy's. I like the meal. So Wendy's is good. So although it doesn't really look that radically different from a Wendy's meal, I don't mind. And to be honest, like a Wendy's burger kind of like just naturally looks, like a Wendy's burger looks more like a Krabby Patty than like a Burger King. I know Burger King has the sesame seed bun, which is very true. But otherwise, I just feel like the way it looked in the photo, it does look like a Krabby Patty, minus the lack of a sesame seed bun. And I do like their chicken, like their nuggets and chicken burgers and stuff like that as well. Like, I think Wendy's like chicken burgers and chicken nuggets are really good. Ooh, times 4 super effective pollen puff. The pollen puff. Okay, Tenchi's using coaching because Poliwrath only has like fighting and it's like fighting and water moves, so it's not very good against an Exeggutor. Like Exeggutor is kind of like the perfect counter for a Poliwrath. If it uses Solar... I was going to say, if it uses Solar Beam, we're in trouble, because it's like one-term Solar Beams, even though it's not sunny. And I like the Hisuian Lilligant form as well. But I will say, I think it's funny, actually. With, like, Hisuian forms, I think with the Hisuian forms, generally, I would say... Like, I think often I tend to like the new form better than the old form. But with Hisui, I think I tend to like the originals more. Or it's, like, more even. So, like, with, like, Hisui and, like, Sneasel or whatever, like... I probably like the original more. Like, maybe it's kind of even. like Quillfish, I do like Quillfish more. But like Growlithe like kind of close, but like I like both. But like Lilligant, I definitely like classic Lilligant more than Hisuian. I like Hisuian Lilligant, but I like classic Lilligant. Ooh, now shiny Lilligant, that'd be cool. That would be good. They are quite easy to get in Scarlet and Violet, but right, there's no psychic terrain up or anything, is there? I'm gonna go for quick attack in the hope that there's not any. Cheese, you didn't Dynamax because you only have 4 PP on max strikes. You figured... Oh, well, Cheese, here's the thing. In your Dialga battle, you're going to be needing to use Body Press, so actually that would have been a... Like, using max strike would have been a really good thing to do, because you're not really going to need... You're only going to need Mega Kick for, like, one more battle, and we're about to go up against a ground type, and you have a grass move. So this is, like, literally your last battle where you're going to need normal type moves, and so Dynamaxing actually would have been... really, really good and really, really helpful, but it's okay. Don't worry, it's in the past. Rafiki's telling you it's in the past. So, okay. Okay, I'm good without this. We don't need this. Neo, hi. Welcome. Oh, and Cramorant, hi. If I hadn't said hi to Cramorant, oh my gosh. So if people are coming in late and they haven't clicked like on the video yet, please do it now. It helps out so much. And then what was I gonna say? Okay, berries. That's not what I was gonna say, but it's fun to say. Okay, so let's see what we got. So yeah, we got like a lantern on the left. We don't want that. And then we got Sandaconda and Klefki. Yeah, so we want the Sandaconda. Plus there are some berries behind it. So this will be a good pick. No, it's okay, Cheese. Yeah, I don't really know why we... Oh no. Yeah, it was Exeggutor, so like Poliwrath wasn't a good Dynamax. But yeah, like, it's all good. It's all fine. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay. Sorry. Just have to check I don't have any important messages. Well, I mean, I did get an important message earlier, but, okay, I'm gonna use this, and I am gonna use Dig. Quick before the hyena come. Maybe I should have waited a turn to Dynamax, because we do have, like, a Lilligant and a Poliwrath, but at the same time, Poliwrath's not going to be able to set up the rain because of Sandaconda's ability. Sandaconda does have... special attacking ground moves, so my attack here will actually help out with that. And plus, like, we've still got like a load of super effective moves against this anyway, so no, Cheese, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. Sorry, I'm actually a bit off game because I'm getting caught up in like all the chat and talking about stuff and not concentrating enough on saying the rules first. But that's kind of why I'm sort of that is why, just to go back to the rules thing, that is why I am trying to advocate for a don't just randomly tell me strike at random times, only do it when I ask for it, because I'm not always going to be looking at chat, or I am going to be focusing on the game at some times, or I am going to get distracted by Wendy's Krabby Patty meals, and when that happens, it's like it's not a good time for me to be like on the spreadsheet and stuff like that. So, Asote, you got shiny Darkrai! Oh my gosh, please don't tell on Lara. Don't tell on Lara. But yay, that's brilliant. Congratulations. Congratulations. That is fantastic. Don't say it. Don't even estimate Asote. Don't even estimate the number of turns. Just, we must keep this secret. Like, huge, massive congratulations. But this must now be our collective secret, okay? More than 8,000. I know to you that sounds like a lot, but like, just shh, it's a secret, okay? Like, huge, super duper mega congratulations. But like, we must keep this secret, okay? Like, Onlera's like, sort of like, I missed the stream, I'll watch the replay. No, Onlera, stop watching the replay now. Don't do it, Onlera. This stays between me and you. Random smashed hat. Okay, so like, so I had to think like smashed, like random smashed object or whatever, because of Simpsons Hit and Run. Okay, so, but speaking of shiny legendaries, if we were just speaking of shiny legendary Pokemon, which we weren't doing, yeah, so if double stays, no switching, excellent. But no, what I was going to say, speaking of legendary Pokemon, have people with Pokemon Home and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with the DLC gotten their shiny Meloetta? Do you guys know about this? You can now get shiny Meloetta legit in the Pokemon games if you have Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and Pokemon Home. Asote, which secret? Exactly. Well done. But no, so like, congratulations, but we must never talk about this again. Okay, so right, I'm gonna Stomping Tantrum. If whoever can Dynamax. No reason not to be Dynamaxing. So, let's see. Jeez, you've never even opened your home. Oh my gosh. Well, here's the thing, right? I do advocate for everyone who has like Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'd say Pokemon Sword and Shield and or Pokemon Scarlet and Violet to, at the very least, have the free version of Pokemon Home. Have the free version of Pokemon Home on your Switch, and then have the mobile version of Pokemon Home on your mobile, which is also free. You don't need to sign up for, like, the $15 a year account, okay? I do, because I have, like, 800 shinies. But you guys don't need to do that. But I definitely recommend that for everyone, and the reason why is because they gift you, like, all kinds of, like, free Pokemon. So, like, over the year, like, what they tend to do now is they tend to give out the starters with their hidden abilities via Pokemon Home. So if you've had issues, like, if you've ever had issues, like, getting all the starters in a game, having Pokemon Home is a really good way to do that. Because they usually give them to you. They did it with, like, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley, like, really early on as well, like, after, like, a few months or something like that. Like, it was, you know, so, but they give you all kinds of, like, great gift Pokemon, including legendary Pokemon, and, like, this shiny Meloetta. Okay, it is getting desperate. We are going to start seeing those generative AI attacks. So... okay, everyone do your most powerful attacks, and then we're almost there. But yeah, so you do need, like, both the Switch and the mobile versions. I don't know. It's frustrating that there are like two versions of the mobile app, and they both do different things. But you know, I don't know why the Switch version couldn't just, like, do everything. But oh well. That would make the most sense. But anyway, but what you can do is, yeah, on the Switch version, that's where you can kind of, like, transfer your Pokemon in and out of Pokemon Home, and then the mobile version is where you can, like, redeem the gifts. But also if you have, oh no, that's only if you have the premium version. But yeah, so. But then you can get all these cool gifts from, like, the mobile version, like all the different starters, or, like, these cool legendary Pokemon. Like, they've given away quite a few gifts over the years, and now they have this shiny Meloetta. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Well done, everyone. Excellently done. So let's get those emojis in. That was weirdly a bit rude, but that's okay. You apologized for it, and that's okay. And, like, I can tell. But no. Actually, no, it wasn't that. Sorry, I actually didn't read your message properly. It actually wasn't that rude. It was a bit negative, but it wasn't rude. No, plus, I actually agree, Asote. It's very disappointing that in Scarlet and Violet, they have, like, egregiously shiny locked Pokemon. Like, I understand Miraidon and Koraidon and, like, the four like Ruin Pokemon or whatever they're called. I forget, forgive me. But, like, the fact you can't shiny hunt the legendary Pokemon or whatever, like, this game is far superior. Like, this DLC is far superior in that regard. Like, you can get legendaries and they can be shiny. So Right, let's do our patented double shiny check. Flygon is not shiny. Exeggutor is not shiny. Sandaconda, I don't think that's shiny. But will we get the Minty Boy himself, Dialga? Hey there, Minty Boy. No! Although then again, I got like shinies 2 weeks ago. So, right, Flygon, no sparkles there. Exeggutor, no sparkles there. Sandaconda, no sparkles there. And Dialga, no sparkles there. I'm going to get Exeggutor because, I don't know, it's kind of like not very good in this mode. And it deserves some love. It's a bit of a shame we don't get a Alolan Exeggutor in this mode. But maybe it'd be a bit too good. I don't know. So let's just see. But yes, so if you have Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, if you complete the Pokedex, both like your main Pokedex and your DLC Pokedexes, and you like put all your Pokemon into Pokemon Home, and then you can like take them back out again, but like put all your Scarlet and Violet obtained Pokemon into Pokemon Home, take them back out again. If you've completed your sort of, Scarlet and Violet Pokedexes in Pokemon Home, you can get Meloetta as shiny, and it's very cool. So I just had it sitting there waiting for me, which is great. On Lara, don't tell me on Lara. Don't tell me. I know what you're gonna say, and it's good. And on Lara, I promise you, what you're about to say is gonna be like 10 times as hilarious as you think it's gonna be, or 10 times as brilliant as what you think it's going to be. So, but go on Lara, say it. I know what you're saying. 12,775 shiny Darkrai on Lara. So on Lara, on Lara, no one say anything to on Lara. On Lara, I'm promising you, like, if you rewind the stream about like 5 or 10 or 15 minutes or so, and you can do this now, or you can do this like at the end of the stream. But if you go back to like 15 minutes ago, there's going to be a point in the stream where we're talking about you that you're going to want to watch, okay? And you'll know why this is like so brilliant and perfect and hilarious. On Lara, congratulations. That is absolutely amazing. Well done for your incredible persistence on that one. That is absolutely fantastic. But again, you are going to want to rewind at like the end of the stream to about like, 10 to 15 minutes into the stream or so. So well done. Congratulations. Right, I'm going to save this ticket because I need to do that before I get distracted because I'm a bit of a silly boy. Hang on, I'm just going to check my messages very quickly. Okay. Okay, right, so, okay, so, Team 2, Lunala, we currently have Kieran and Kevin. Is there anyone in chat who has not played at all yet who would like to do a Lunala, Dynamax adventure? Like, would Onlara like to join in on a Lunala, or on Lara? Are you still on like a high? You're on such a high from the Darkrai that but yeah, okay, yeah. I'm on Lara. I'm gonna just add you now, if that's okay, if the spreadsheet decides to work, and then we'll get you in on a Lunala, where you will get a shiny of that as well, I am sure. Okay, so but no, well done. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, I'm just scrolling back through chat now. On Larasaur. What? How funny though? How funny? 2 Darkrai's. Well done, everyone. Okay, Cheese, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If anyone does need to leave, please click like before leaving because it does just help out so much. Okay, so Kieran, Kevin, on Lara, please get your game ready. We're going to be hunting for Lunala, so make sure you're connected to the internet. We're going to get our Dynamax adventure going. You guys are going to select anything goes, but I'm going to select Lunala. And then when we're on the pink screen, we're gonna go 10, 17, 16, 35. So that's 10, 17, 16, 35. Whoa! 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 Wonga! We just got a PayPal Wonga from Tenchi, who just tipped five. So it's really funny. This is funny as well. But Tenchi, thank you so much. Tenchi tipped $5, saying, "Got to head out now. Good luck, Bo." Thank you so much. Oh dang, Tenchi's gonna miss this story. But I was gonna say, the other day Tenchi did a Wonga, but it didn't show up in chat. And I did have it in my notes today to talk about that, because I did actually like log on to my Stream Elements account to like see what the heck was up, what the heck happened, because it didn't work one day, and then like the next day it worked, and then today it worked as well. Lunala is super duper mega weak to dark and ghost types. You guys know this. And like normal types are brilliant to get as well if they have a dark or a ghost move. Oh gosh, do we really not have like any ghost? Oh, I'm gonna get Chinchino because it has light screen and it's a normal type, but like, oh, and then a fighting type. Oh, great, yummy. Oh, and then a Blaziken. Great. This is just, oh my gosh. Oh, okay, Tenchi says what to say. So I did log in to my Stream Elements because I wanted to try and find out what the heck had happened. And you know, because I was thinking maybe it's because I had like logged in and... Oh, there's a Marowak on the left. Can we do the Marowak on the left? It knows a ghost move. And it like resists fury. Can we do the Marowak? Please. And then we could do like Explode maybe? Just like for the resistances, the resistances. And then there's like a fairy. There's a couple of fairies at the end. We don't have the best options here. Marowak is honestly one of our best options. On Lara, if you have any thoughts as to who we should switch or whatever, I'm thinking Wartortle needs to go just because like it's not very strong and like Lunala's very specially defensively bulky. But like chat, if you have any thoughts on what to switch, let me know. I want to tell the story to Tenchi very quickly. So because I had logged into Stream Elements and messed around with the chat to try and test out like all the rules and stuff like that. And when I logged into Stream Elements to see what had happened with okay, I have nothing that's good here, so I'm not gonna do anything. I'm very sorry. I'm just gonna triple axle. I'm sorry. But when I logged into Stream Elements to see what the heck was going on, I found absolutely nothing. I have no idea why it didn't work the other day. I don't know if it was just because like I had like just logged in and maybe something had then not worked. Oh, the pledges. Okay. So hang on, we need to swap Kevin. So Kevin has Blaziken, right? Sorry, this the Kevin. Yeah. So yeah, a Blaziken is normally good, but like yeah, in this instance, like nah. But yeah, so I don't know what happened, Tenchi, but I'm sorry that it missed it that day, and I'm glad that today it did work. And thank you for that lovely message the other day, the bead joke, and thank you today for your lovely super chat today. And yeah, and if you do need to go, sorry, I won't keep you anymore. And then here we go, the water pledge. So this is like a hydro pump. No, sorry, there's like a hyper beam there, or like a hydro cannon. That's what I was meant to say. Oh, for the love of Nelly, how has it missed? It's 2 p.m. in front of you. Oh gosh. Okay. So, but no. So thank you so much, Tenchi. That's very kind, both then and now. Okay. Oh, not that my triple axles would do anything, but like still, come on, man. Yeah, we do. It's funny because with the Wartortle, we do currently have the like powered up pledge move like thing. So that is a strategy we could keep in mind in future. That like, oh, at the minute it's like we have a water type hyper beam. But yeah, it's just, you know. I am a terrible ice skater. No, I am never going to go ice skating because I think it's too dangerous. Like, if other people want to, that's fine, but I'm never going to. It seems so dangerous to me. Like, ice skating, snowboarding, skiing, it all just seems so dangerous, and, like, I just have no interest in it. I have no interest in something that I think is just so very, very dangerous. And, like, where people really get hurt. So there we go. Okay. I could switch here in theory, but then again, but I am a normal type. But then again, do I really have? I'm going to throw my hat in the ring here. I will throw my hat in the ring here, just because at the minute, at least, we do have those, like, more powerful War Turtle moves. It's a shame because I didn't want to give up a normal type, but at the same time, it's not a very good normal type. So, yeah, so do we want to do the X? Unfortunately, I don't think any of these have any dark moves is the thing. I don't know if Eldegoss has, like, Ghost or Dark. I don't think it does. And then, yeah, and then we got, like, what, Hatterene and Dedenne? These are, like, not good choices. And here's the thing. If we'd gone against the Eldegoss, Kevin would have had to have used Blaze Kick, not Fire Pledge, because that would have messed up. Well, no, only if War Turtle would use Water Pledge. But, like, I don't know. I don't think this is a very good path for a Lunala. I think, can we just all agree on that? I don't think the Exploud does have Scrappy, so it can use, like, Hyper Beam and Terrain Pulse or whatever, and, like, it will be fine. So it can chip away. It's just, like, it's very special. It's very, like, special attacky, which, like, isn't great. Like, it'd be just so nice if it had, like, Shadow Ball or Payback or something. But it does not, and that sucks. So, okay. There we go. Yeah, I would say maybe the thing is, if we don't, like, when are we going to get rid of Water? Because, like, War Turtle's not really that good, but are we going to get rid of War Turtle for, like, Hatterene or... Because the thing, I would rather have Blaziken than War Turtle, because I would rather have a Blaziken using Blaze Kick than, like, a War Turtle using, like, Water Pledge against Lunala. Do you know what I mean? Like, unless we get, like, an Eviolite. Oh, gosh. Unless we get, like, an Eviolite. I would rather have Blaziken against the Lunala. So I would be more inclined to say, like, a War Turtle switch here. But, like, is there a reason we need to keep... Because basically, here's the thing. They're both, like, neutral. They're both neutrally defensive, but Blaziken has the offensive advantage. So is there, like, a reason to keep the War Turtle over Blaziken? Because, like, War Turtle's got less health as well. And if we go up against, like, Dedenne, War Turtle's not going to be very good against that. I mean, Blaziken's not good against the Hatterene. Dedenne can, like, use Nuzzle, so we maybe want, like, maybe we could have, like, Dedenne with Nuzzle. Does Dedenne have Nuzzle, actually? I don't know if Dedenne has Nuzzle. But I would say War Turtle just because it is, like, a weaker Pokemon. If we were up against something like, I don't know, something that's weak against, like, fire and water, like, kind of like fire and water or something. Or if the water was super effective, I'd be like, yeah, let's keep, like, the weaker War Turtle. But I don't think the War Turtle... If the War Turtle had Dark Pulse, which, like, Blastoise can learn, then we'd absolutely keep it. But I don't think it really has anything going for it. So I would say War Turtle be the switch here. And then... I think, unfortunately, this is just, like, this is not a very good round for Lunala. Nothing to do with us, but just, like, this is, like challenge mode, or whichever one I need to come up with a system for, like, challenge and hard mode. But I think just this time, like, this round has just decided it's, like, on mirror mode or whatever. Well, I'll say that way. I'll say, like, mirror mode, and then I'd be like, oh, we're choosing 200cc. But okay. But I almost think we could go for Dedenne here, because, I don't know, Hatterene is more of a threat. There is the Backpacker, but just the Hatterene is going to be kind of bulky and, like, hard to take down, I feel. I mean, I'm super effective against it, I suppose, but I'm at like low health, so although actually no, and the Copperage is super effective against it as well. I think Dedenne will be easier to beat. So Kiba, what? I'm now curious. Kiba, did you catch a shiny Darkrai? Oh yeah, the Boswell. Yeah, we have to check out Boswell after this, okay? I'm not gonna Dynamax here, because it might be wasted. You got shiny Solgaleo and Shield! Nice! Okay, that's way cooler. That's very cool. Congratulations! Sorry, chat are laughing at my joke, so I'm laughing at chat laughing at my joke. That's fantastic. Well done. We don't want to get rid of Marowak, because Marowak is going to be our most powerful Pokemon against Lunala. So we absolutely want to keep Marowak, even if it's at low health. The Dazzling Gleam! No! But I'll be at full health for Lunala here, so this will be fine. So, yeah. No, Kiba, congrats. That is brilliant. If people are just joining, please click like on the stream. It's super duper mega appreciated. And I'm just very grateful to everyone who does. Also, if people have been watching my videos, like I have seen a bunch of you guys watching the videos and commenting on them and stuff. This week I have uploaded a bunch of like videos, like actual YouTube videos, not just live streams. So if you have been watching those videos, if you have been clicking like on those, if you have been commenting on those, thank you so much. The YouTube algorithm is beginning to latch on to yesterday's Super Mario World video, the one about the end credits trick. So if you haven't watched any of the videos, or you haven't watched all the videos, if you haven't watched that video yet, I would absolutely love it if you watched that video at least. Like, if you look and you're like, 10 videos and they're all like 2 or 3 minutes each, I don't have time for that. If you do have like 2 minutes to watch that Super Mario World video, like all the way through, and like it and comment on it and stuff, I would hugely appreciate that, just because that's the one that YouTube is like beginning to jump onto. So any extra help that can have to then make YouTube latch onto it even more is just hugely appreciated, and I thank you for that. Again, I mean, if you can watch all of them, that's great. But at the same time, you don't have to. If you have no interest in like Donkey Kong Country, you don't have to watch a random video about Donkey Kong Country. Plus, like, one of them's like 5 minutes long. But if you do have any interest in the other stuff, like if you have ever wanted to see in Pokemon Black and White a level 1 Shuppet defeat a level 65 Ordino, and you want to see how many experience points that level 1 Shuppet gets, I uploaded a very fun video highlighting that, and I think that's a fun little video. So, do we want to switch for Dedenne? I don't know. I think we're probably good with the team we've got, right? Like, we've got like a normal type who's immune, a steel type who's going to resist the Moonblast, Blaziken who will have that like physical offensive power, and then I have the super effective move. But yeah, I used to do a whole bunch of level 1 Shuppet videos. I used to find a whole bunch of trainers who you could defeat, but the one I chose to re-upload and publish, that one is just the one with like the highest EXP and stuff like that. So yeah, this won't be the easiest Lunala fight, but I have faith in you guys. I don't know who can Dynamax. I don't know what value there is in different people Dynamax. Oh, if I'm next, maybe just let me Dynamax, because if I'm going to Dynamax next time anyway, that might be the best thing to do here. So, because I will have max Phantasm, and then that will lower defense, and then that will help out Blaziken and Copperaja, and yeah. Okay, it's using Magic Coat. I love it when it wastes turns. No, thank you on Lara for skipping the Dynamax. That is good. I know that didn't do a whole lot of damage, but don't forget Lunala has the ability where that first attack Come on, defense down, defense down, defense down, defense down, defense down. Ooh, crit. Defense down. Yes, yes. Okay, flash cannon. Okay, Blaziken. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you Dynamaxed, you could hit it with physical steel, but then yeah, all you'd be doing is just boosting our defense. Whereas at least this way, I can boost my own power moves, and I can help Blaziken as well. So, no, I think well done on Lara. I think we're in sync on this one, so that's good. So yeah. But yeah, so I think like yesterday's Mario and Shop It videos are probably the best ones. But the algorithm is latching on to the Mario World one, which like is doing way better than the others. So if you see the Mario video that does already have like a couple of hundred views or whatever, then that's the one from like yesterday. Okay, Shadow Ball. Ooh, okay, that's why we Dynamax. Okay. Hyper Beam, more like a Hyper Beam. Okay, Max Phantasm, more like a Sniper Beam. Okay, there we go. That wasn't a crit too, was it? No, that was just that powerful. And that's why we Dynamax, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Okay, so stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Well done, everyone. Team 2, you're not poo. And click that like button if you haven't already, because we did just beat a boss. Woo! Okay. So let's see. Shiny Meloetta. Slow. Oh, can I just say, earlier I kind of alluded to the fact that Tuesday's stream was like quite like a slow-going, boring one, and I do apologize for that, because I ended up talking about the rules a bunch, but also as well, just the Dynamax Adventures themselves were really slow. And what was amazing is, what was remarkable is that on Monday, we did everything so quickly that we did 5 Dynamax Adventures in under 2 hours, but Tuesday's like Dynamax Adventures and chat and stuff like that was all so slow and gunked up that we did 4 Dynamax Adventures in over 2 hours. So like on Tuesday, we took longer to do like a really long time to do the regular amount of Dynamax Adventures, and on Monday we had a shorter stream and did a whole extra Dynamax Adventure. That's how slow Tuesday's stream was. So but there we go. So Team 2, kudos to you. Ooh, Kiba, I like that. But then again, I am part of Team 2 as well. So, okay, let's do our patented double shiny check. I'd love Marowak and Exploud, but I can already see I don't have the Marowak. So that's not shiny. Exploud is not shiny. Dedenne is not shiny. But will we get the Blood Moon Lunala? The Blue Moonala? No. Dang. Dang. So no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. We got to give it up for the real MVP of this Dynamax adventure, Dedenne, for giving us an easy victory at the end there. Okay. So, there we go. That's the thing, there were just so many bulky boys on Tuesday. That was ridiculous. Okay, so Mean Pro, thank you for reminding me. So, we're going to just quickly... So, first of all, does anyone in chat have a Buzzwall ticket on their game that they are willing to do? Does anyone have a Buzzwall ticket that we could do as a wild card? If you have a Buzzwall in your game, let us know now or forever hold your peace. But let me know, and then we'll figure out the last 2 adventures Dynamax Adventures we're gonna do. Okay. Because we do have a couple of new people who haven't who weren't here earlier and stuff. So you never know. But yeah. But unfortunately, no. I'm sure, chat, I'm not crazy for saying there definitely was someone like Cacjon or someone who did have a Buzzwall ticket. And yeah, but no, okay. Never mind. Okay, so chat, here's what I'm going to need you to do, okay? Sorry to, ask you a question and then immediately then ask another question. So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do two left. We're gonna do Tornadus and the wild card. I don't know what the wild card is yet. We'll figure it out. It'll probably just be like Lugia or something. But here's what we're gonna do. Okay. Could you please write strike in the chat? And then let me know how many times you've played, 0 or 1. So like strike 0 or strike 1, and then say I can do Tornadus, and then or let me know if like you can only do the wild card. So be like I can do Tornadus and wild card, or I can do wild card. Let me know what you can do. Ready, set, bow. But yeah, we'll figure out the wild card based on like who's in the team or something like that. We'll figure out who's available, and we'll figure out the wild card in a second. So like it'll probably be like Lugia or Mesprit, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, so hang on. Kiba is the name you should know. Let me get Kiba. Kiba, I'm gonna toss you in the Tornadus team, okay? Because yeah, I always like to do the strike zeros. But let's see what we've got. And then we've got Xander, Kevin, Onlera, and Kieran. Okay. Oh, Kevin I'll put in the Tornadus team as well, just because Kevin does sometimes need to go early and stuff like that. And then, who else do we have? I tell you what I'm going to do. Here's my theory. My game theory. I'm going to put Xander in just because if you guys are the only people who are able to play in like the next 2 rounds, that means we have 5 people, right? Which means one of you two would need to double up. And Onlera has said exactly the thing I'm leading towards, which would mean if someone has to double up, I would like Xander to be the one to double up because it's Xander Thursdays. So that's like my theory, my game theory. Now, obviously, if someone else comes along, then, you know, they'll get to, you know, do it. But does that sound good? So Team 3, Tornadus, Kiba, Kevin, Xander. And then Team 4 for the wild card, Onlera and Kieran. And then, like, right now, sort of penciled in Xander, but then we'll see how that goes, okay? So does that sound like a good idea? Okay, so here we go. That's what we're going to do. So, Team 3, please get ready. This is Kiba, Kevin, and Xander. Okay, you guys are going to select anything goes, but I'm going to select Tornadus, and then we're going to get the ticket. We're going to go 17, 10, and then 1658, which sounds like some very important year that I should probably know about if I, you know, ever get a chance of becoming like an American citizen someday. That feels like that's important, but but I don't know it right now. Who knows what happened in the year 1658? I don't. Oh, sorry, Mean Pro. Well, here's the good news, Mean Pro. There is a 1 in 100 chance that in a future stream, you're going to be able to join in on a Tornadus in future. Unless Xander can't join or something like that. But otherwise, Xander hop on in, and then but like I want to try and help Xander get shiny. But yeah, unless I get the 1 in 100 shiny chance here, we're going to be doing Tornadus for a while. So, Tornadus is weak to electric, rock, ice, and wide guard is a good move, and then like fire and water types can be good defensively. Like meteor beam could be good in a pin. I'm actually going to go for the Clefable because of meteor beam. Electabuzz is very good. So Kevin's like, sorry, bro, wasn't alive in 1658, can't comment. Well, who was alive in 1658? Okay, chat, if you were born before 1658, write strike and then tell me the year. No, I'm kidding. But okay. So, no, I'm sorry, Meme Pro. But yeah, the good news is, though, if you come back like in the near future, there's a good chance we're going to be doing Tornadus again, so don't worry about it. Unless I get the 1 in 100 shiny, in which case that would just be horrendous luck. Okay, there is a Doublade, there is Durant. Doublade has more of a resistance. Oh, and then there's Electric on the right. So can we do Doublade, please, 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 please? There is like I think that is Vanillish, but I think we probably want like that Boltund or whatever. So I love me a good Vanillish. You guys know I love Vanillish. You guys know I need a shiny of Vanillish. But the simple fact is, I think Boltund is going to be the better choice. So I think, or, you know, whatever it ends up being, even if it's like, oh, actually, it's a Manectric or a Luxray or like a, you know, Gen 10 regional variant of Persian or something like that. The point is that, okay, I do not have anything to attack this Doublade, so I'm actually going to just use Cosmic Power. Phenomenal Cosmic Power! Because I can't really do anything, and it's kind of wasteful for me to do anything. But you guys can attack it. And yeah, Mean Pro. I mean, here's the thing, Mean Pro. If you join in on, like, a weekend stream, you might be a bit more likely. I mean, I hope you come back tomorrow, but like, if you join me on a weekend stream, so like Saturday or Sunday or both, I do think you would probably have better luck, because we do have some people who can only join on the weekends because it's the weekend or the time zone's better or whatever. We do get way more traffic come through on the weekend. So, like, you know, right now, I mean, you just saw there were only like 5 people available, or like 6 if like including you, I guess. But the simple fact is that but on the weekend, there are more people. And so on the weekend, we might catch some of those people. Like, Cac John is, like, in Greece. So if, like, Cac John was one of the people, you're more likely to get someone from Greece, like, on a weekend when it's actually, like, daytime in Greece, rather than, like, you know, whatever awful time in the morning it is, where Cac John is just peacefully sleeping away right now. So, yeah. Oh, you're going camping tomorrow and won't be back till Sunday. Well, keep checking in. You know, you don't have to stick around. I mean, I hope you do. But you don't have to stick around, but you're always welcome to come in and say, hey, is there anyone with a Buzzwole today? Because I'm happy to do, like, a Buzzwole wild card. It is a shiny I need, so it is one I will be going for, like, in the, you know, nearish future, or if anyone does get a ticket for it, you know, if... say if we play with someone and they're like, oh, I'll save a ticket for that, and then it could become a potential wild card. So, okay. I'm sorry that oh gosh, Sword Stance. We need to attack this thing with everything we've got. But okay. Oliver Cromwell died in 1658. I'll take it. I'll take that. I'll take that. As something that happened in 1658 that I should have known about. Living space. So there we go. Okay. So well done, Team 3. So there's Team 2. You're not poo. Team 3. You're not pee. Okay. So let me check my list of notes so I can move along from that horrendous joke. Oh no, wait. I've got no. That topic's depressing, and that one. Okay. So speaking of completing Pokedexes and getting shiny Meloettes, what, guys, have you, in your past, as Pokemon players, have you, defeated many, have you completed many Pokedexes in the past? Which ones have you kind of beaten? Sort of thing, like, or if you know, if you haven't done many, which ones have you done? If you have done lots, which ones have you not done? Okay, so we want like the Boltund, because that'll pair well with like the Electabuzz, and then honestly, the Stunfisk. If we had the Stunfisk and like used Metal Sound, that could legit be like a good strategy to like help out Clefable and like Electabuzz or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Or, you know, if I switched for it, it could help out Electabuzz and whoever. But Okay. Kevin, you completed every Pokedex from Alpha, Sapphire, and beyond. Nice. Xander, only the Galar Dex. Well, that is why we've got to get you a shiny, dag nabbit. Okay. Oh, so who should we switch this Boltund for? I'm thinking... Because here's what I'm thinking, right? I think the next two Pokemon we should switch should be the Berserker and Chinchino. Because Chinchino just... Chinchino does have Triple Axle, which is pretty powerful. I mean, maybe I could switch, actually. Maybe it's like me and Berserker. Chinchino does have Triple Axle, and that is really powerful. So, like, Chinchino's Triple Axle could be better than, like, my Meteor Beam, for example. But then again, it is inaccurate. Like, I think we definitely want Electabuzz, and we're definitely going to have Boltund. It's just who do we switch to the Boltund? But, like, because Berserker does have Thunder, but, like, Thunder's not very powerful on Berserker. You do also have Light Screen. That is the thing. So I'm almost wondering if maybe, if we had, like, Electabuzz, Boltund, Stunfisk and Chinchino as the final lineup. Like, does that sound like a good idea? Because I think that could work as a strategy. Like, if I switch, you know, like, maybe if I could even switch to the Boltund. I don't know. Like Clefable doesn't really have anything to offer against Stunfisk, so maybe even I could switch here. And then, like, the Berserker could switch for the Stunfisk. So we'll do, like, a Steel for Steel, and, like, Clefable for Boltund, and Steel for Steel. Something like that. Does that sound like a plan? I am going to throw my hat in the ring unless anyone in the next 10 seconds gives me a reason. It's like, no, but, like, because I know I have Meteor Beam, but it's like, it's a charge attack. So, Kevin, that's very bleak. But kind of funny. But he's kind of funny. That's one of my favorite American... Well, I mean, I love American Dad, so I have loads of, like, favorite American Dad jokes, but that one, like, he's kind of funny. That's one of my... Xander, in other news, you have a cat with you now. You mean you have a cat with meow, not me now. No, that's cool. Yeah. I think you did mention that the other day, right? I feel like you did. Otherwise, I have psychic powers. Ooh. No, that's really cool. That's lovely. Okay. So yeah, if we do the Stunfisk, there is a scientist, but she's a scammer, so stay away. Ironically, well, not ironically, but funnily, the Boltund isn't really that much worse against the Stunfisk than Clefable was. She decided to just plop next to you. Aw, very sweet. Oh, wait, hang on. Why are we going for Cramorant? Okay, I know it's an easy victory, but we kind of wanted the Stunfisk for the metal sound. Because we had two, like, special attacking electric types, so we were gonna, like, just, like, really boost up our electric moves. Well, to quote Jamie Lawson, I wasn't expecting that. Now, I know that that's a reference. If you understand that reference, kudos. I have made that reference a bunch of times, and generally, I don't like explaining my references. I just like you guys to, you know, point them out, and if you know them, kind of thing. Like, if you ever do understand my references, please let me know you understand them. But I just like saying them randomly, and if you don't get them, you don't get them. And if I, you know, but if you do, you find it funny, and if you don't get the reference, hopefully it's just silly enough on its own that it's still kind of amusing to you. So saying, like, well, to quote Jamie Lawson, I wasn't expecting that. But I will explain. To quote Jamie Lawson, I wasn't expecting that, because I actually, like, literally messaged my mum about it this morning, because it's something that makes me think of my mum, and that will always make me think of my mum. Oh yeah, no, we wanted Stunfisk because of, like, it's better than Berserker, because it's still a steel type, but you have metal sound, whereas, like, Berserker's Thunder won't be very good against. Okay. Wait, oh no, Berserker has amnesia. Dang. Okay. It's fine though. Chinchino can set up the light screen. And then whoever can Dynamax and use your most powerful electric move. That's the strategy. It is decided. If you understand that reference, kudos. But I will explain the Bo wants us to be Captain America. I understood that reference. Exactly. No, exactly. I want you to captain. In fact, if I ever get like channel memberships someday, we'll have I understood that reference for when I do kudos if you understood that reference. But and then you can be like, I understood that reference. But anyway, Bark. No, I will quickly. Don't look at me. I voted for Stumfisk. I understood that reference. But no. So no, that's the thing. We'll have that as like an emote or something like that. But anyway, Bark. No, I'll quickly explain the Jamie Lawson thing. Oh, it's me. Okay, well I'm gonna Dynamax them. Here we go. Hopefully this should be a nice easy sweep. But okay. So no, I will quickly explain it. Basically, so about a decade or so ago, there was it was a time when my mum was like driving my little brother to like a day center place, and so she was like driving every day, and she was listening to the radio a lot. And because she was listening to the radio a lot, she was she really got into music for a bit. She was very like in tune and up to date with like who all the new hot young musicians were. And if you know me, I don't know music, so like I don't know any of these people, but she did. And even like some more niche people. And there was this like new young guy with like a guitar, and I think he was like kind of like picked out by Ed Sheeran. He's like an Ed Sheeran type sort of musician, but I think like Ed Sheeran kind of spotted him and like boosted him or whatever, or like got him a record deal or whatever. But there was this guy, Jamie Lawson, and he had a song. It's a very nice song, and I recommend you look it up after you watch all of my videos and like them and subscribe to the channel and ring the bell and comment on my videos and stuff. Go watch the Mario one, and then you can go look up Jamie Lawson. But Jamie Lawson, he had this song, and it's called I Wasn't Expecting That. It's like, and I wasn't expecting that. Right? It sounds like that. There you go. If you don't want to listen to the song, I've just probably got myself copyright infringed. But anyway, the point is, it's a very lovely song. And my mum really, really liked it. But there was this one day where like something kind of like unexpected or surprising happened or whatever. Well done, Team 3! You're not P. Well done. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, get those emojis done. I was thinking with the, terrain, it would get the rising voltage for us, so that was what I was going for as well. Okay, so let's catch this thing, and then good luck with the shinies, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. But one day, like, we're in the kitchen, something kind of surprising or unexpected happened. Not anything, like, hugely dramatic, but just, like, a mild surprise, like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. And my mum said... And the reason I love this is because it's... I think if you hear me say, like, oh, to quote Jamie Lawson, I wasn't expecting that. That sounds like something I invented. And the reason I love it is because my mum made this joke that it sounds like something I invented, but she said it. But she was the one who said, she just said out of nowhere, well, to quote Jamie Lawson, I wasn't expecting that. And I just found that the funniest thing ever. Like, my mum doesn't really, like, make jokes kind of thing. But like, or like a whole lot. So the fact that she did, like, that was just so clever and so funny and so random and so kind of like out of nowhere. And it was such like a me joke to make. I absolutely loved it. It cracked me up so much. And so I sometimes think of that, and I just started kind of incorporating it into my own vernacular and whatever, and into the streams and, just into my life. But yeah, but to quote Jamie Lawson, I wasn't expecting that. But it's just a thing my mum said. And so I love it. And so I now use it. And there we go. So, well done, guys. So, right, Doublade is not blood red. Neither was the Lunala. Boltund that looks like a regular Boltund to me, I think. Cramorant is not covered in Cheeto dust. And then, will we get the dark purple tail tornadoes? No. I need to think of some color schemes for these things. But no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. What in the name of Nelly is going on? I'm going to get the Doublade because, yeah, why not? Mean Pro, you started your own YouTube channel. Congrats, nice. Fantastic. You have 217 subs. That's fantastic. That is excellent. Well done. Okay, so welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of tornadoes? Yes, Clan Fandango, I will. Okay, so chat. Is there anyone who has come along who is a strike 0? We currently have for the wild card on Lara and Kieran. If no one new has come along, then I am going to give this to Xander. If we... and Kevin, thank you so much for joining. Click like on all the videos. No, I know you've done that already. But no, thank you so much, Kevin. Have a good one, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow and this weekend. But have a good evening. Bye-bye. Okay. But yeah, so if there is anyone who, like, hasn't done the wild card or whatever, but yeah, I'm thinking we could just have on Lara, Kieran, and Xander, and we could do, like, Mesprit. Should we do Mesprit? Kieran, are you okay with a Mesprit, or can you only do Lugia? Let me know if you guys can do... I mean, I would rather do a Mesprit than Lugia today. I feel very Mesprit-y today. But like, if only... Oh, that's why I asked Kieran, because I was like, I have a funny feeling Kieran does already have it. So on Lara, are you okay with a Lugia? Xander, are you okay with a Lugia? Is this the point where you reveal, actually, I got a Lugia shiny off stream, like on Tuesday or Wednesday, and I actually have broken my shiny drought. But yeah. Okay, on Lara's going to set up Lugia now. Please make sure, Team 4, that you are connected to the internet. We're going to talk to the scientist lady, formerly known as Scientist. We are all, except for on Lara, going to go anything goes. And then we're going to go on the pink screen. We're going to get the code ready. And we're going to wait for on Lara. Cram Fandango. Okay. So 1017 and then 617, or 1017 0617. We got on Lara. There's me. I'm gonna have a sip of water because I have not been drinking enough today. Let's go. And Kieran. Okay. Excellent. Well done, everyone. So Lugia is also weak to Electric, Ice, and Rock, but then also Dark and Ghost. So yeah, I'm going to go Crustal because a Rock Tomb, it's super effective. Mr. Mime, oh, I should have gone with Mr. Mime, actually, because it has Icy Wind, and I love Mr. Mime. So Mr. Mime is good as well. Steel types are good defensively if we don't really have anything else, but... I mean, all of these are pretty solid choices, to be honest. Like, Quagsire can get a burn with Scald. That's pretty nifty. Or it could use Toxic, who knows. But Kiba, okay, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Love you to see you. Go help your mother. Take care, and bye-bye. Okay. So, hang on. We got... Oh, Electabuzz. That's... Electabuzz is super effective against the Lugia. And then... there's like a Blossom, and could we do... Okay. Chat, because we have a good team, we'll see what's up here, but I would say if we switch Quagsire for this, that'll be good. Could we do the Scolipede? Because I don't have a shiny Scolipede, unless there's something in like the top right that we really need for the Lugia, or that's like a really good shiny. Could we go for... If basically the next round doesn't matter what we choose, could we go for the Scolipede? Because I would love a shiny Scolipede. I imagine you guys do as well. And look, I like me. I like me a Blossom, but I have shiny Blossom. They're very easy to get in Scarlet and Violet. Whereas Scolipede, that's a harder shiny to get. So... Oh, there's Ghost in the top right. Okay. Yeah, if it's Doublade, that's not really that useful. If it's Cophagregus, that's, like, pretty good. But yeah. Okay, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But just if there's not really a preference, or if we're like, do we really need a Cophagregus, then I would love to do Scolipede, but that's okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. Both of those are very cool shinies as well, so it's kind of like, oh, well, what would I rather have a chance at? A Scolipede or those two? And it's like, the answer is those two, to be honest, probably. Like, I think there's a good chance that in, you know, Gen 9 or Gen 10, that we are going to get, like, you know, there'll probably be, like, Venipede will come back in one of those, you know, in, like, Legend ZA or Gen 10, like, you know, Venipede will show up, and then it will have, like, the busted shiny odds, and, you know, we'll be able to get it easily or whatever. So, okay. Oh, I will just say, you guys haven't been doing this, so don't worry, you're good, but I'll just say it for good measure. I have said in the past, but again, some of you have only kind of been around for the Strike streams, so, you know, but like in the past, when I've done, like, Let's Plays and stuff like that, I have kind of said I don't, like, talk about leaks on this channel. I don't like leaks or leak culture. I don't like that companies have, like, their plans ruined. Like, people work very hard to work on games and to release information about them in their own time, in their own way. They may not want to, you know, and it's like, you know, are there sometimes cool little tidbits and information that come out or whatever? Like, maybe, but, like, you know, we don't all want to fully share everything with the whole world, and I think that's a right we all have, and that even, like, companies have. As long as, like, nothing sinister is going on, you know, like leaking stuff that's sinister is cool. Leaking stuff that is kind of cool is not cool, if that makes sense. So I kind of like, we haven't, like, talked about all the leaks or anything here, but, like, in the chat I do have a, like, I don't talk about leaks. Now, that is usually in relation to, like, project. Now, when I wrote that, that was kind of in relation to, like, you know, if I'm in a project and there's, like, a leak about it, and you're like, oh, hey, Bo, let's talk about these leaks about this project you're in. That's, like, that's a super duper mega no. But I just don't really like leaks or leak culture anyway, so I'm not gonna, like, super uber bring the hammer down on you. You know, if you sort of, like, bring them up at all. But I will just, like, kind of, like, kindly ask you guys to, like, not talk about them and stuff like that, just, like, as a general policy. But okay, let's see what we got here. There's, like, Tyrantrum is a rock type, but oh, it's Lairon. It's Lairon and Doublade. So I don't mind either way here. I'm happy to do the stuff on the right, like Lairon and Doublade. There are berries that way as well. But like, Venipede and Tyrantrum, like, Tyrantrum's a good choice for a Lugia, so, but yeah. So, again, you guys have been really good about it, but, so you guys have been good about it, and I probably shouldn't bring attention to it. Like, you guys were already being good about it, so it's like, I shouldn't have, like, brought it up. But, you know, nevertheless, I just wanted to sort of say that. You know, I will just kindly, like, so basically, if people kind of bring it up, I will kind of, like, kindly ask people, like, hey, can we not talk about it? And again, I'll admit, I have watched, like, a YouTube video or two about things, but they were kind of things that were, like, already out, like, in the open. I haven't watched anything that was about info that was, like, sort of hidden kind of thing. like there was one video I watched where it was to do with something that was already out in the games kind of thing, and it was kind of like the leaks kind of like confirmed something that was already kind of out there and whatever. But but there are other things where it's like, if they didn't want the world to know about it and it's not really anything like sinister, then I don't think it's really cool to talk about it. So yeah, like I heard the shiny sound is back, which is kind of what you'd expect anyway. But that's all we need to know. So anyway, Xander, like Onlara did just point out a leak, so hammer down. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so but okay, Kadesh. Ooh, that was nice. Yeah, on Lara, exactly. Thank you for phrasing that beautifully. Whistleblowing versus leaking. Whistleblowing, is whistleblowing. That's like cool. And then like sort of that there is a nobility to be had in whistleblowing. Not all whistleblowers are noble or good people, but the sort of the act of like what the whistleblowing can do can be a good thing. Like if people try and like stamp you down, it's good to expose that. 2468 is this Jiffy Buller great? Reflect, nice. So and more light screen, more light screen. But yeah. Hang on a minute. But yeah, so whistleblowing. So yeah, like whistleblowing is like that there is like nobility to be had in that, but just like leaking stuff from like companies, like spoiling surprises that companies have been trying to hide for us, that's not cool or whatever, And you can say stuff like, oh, well, they're like a multi-billion-dollar company. It's like, yeah, but if you're spoiling stuff that's not to do with like, I don't know, actively harming people, then it's like, no, you're just trying to like justify getting like 15 minutes of fame and that's it. And that's not cool. Okay, anyway, Bog. Yeah, no, I think we're good with that. So we don't need this. Again, on a different run, we would be like desperate for like throat chop or something like that. But yeah. But yeah. So, okay. And doxing is messed up. Exactly. Doxing. Yeah, doxing. That's the thing. There's like, hang on a sec. So we want to do the Tyrantrum, don't we? And there are berries this way as well. So, okay. Sorry. So like whistleblowing is like kind of, more up there or like an upper tier thing. But then there's like, leaking, that's bad. And then doxing is like super mega bad. So yeah, I agree. Okay. Anyway, Buck. So, can I ask, chat? Sorry to ask this. Have you guys, for anyone who's in chat, have you guys played Super Mario World, and did you know that trick? I think I did point out that trick in my Super Mario World stream that I did last year, this sort of celebration stream I did. So, you actually might have known it. But, like, if any of you, like, have played Super Mario World in the past, let me know. Put, like, I have played Super Mario World, and I didn't know that trick, or I didn't know that trick until you pointed it out last year, or I didn't know it until you pointed it out in your video, like, yesterday or whatever. But yeah. On Lara, you grew up with Sega, not Nintendo. Xander, Hammer. No, I'm kidding. No, I did quite. I had like friends with Mega Drives because, like, in the UK, Mega Drives were like more popular than Super Nintendo. So I was one of the few people I know who like had Super Nintendo, but like everyone had N64. I mean, like, a bunch of people had PlayStation as well, but, like, so many people had N64s, but not a whole load of people had, like, Super Nintendos. So I had a Super Nintendo, and I had a lot of friends with like Sega Mega Drives. So like Sega Mega Drive, but I always liked it. When I went to friends' houses and I played, there was like Golden Axe and Sonic, and I love playing those games. And there's also like a great like Avengers game with like Captain America, Iron Man, Vision, and Hawkeye. I loved that game too. That was a great co-op multiplayer 2D beat 'em up. Okay. We are at a third life down. What is happening here? We had a good team. I guess here's the thing. This is probably like some of the risk you run from actually getting a good team right off the bat right away. Because if you do get a good team, what happens is you get like, you have to like carry over all your health for like 4 battles. And so I guess really we should kind of look into switching more and stuff like that. But we probably do want to swap for this, I would say. If anyone's like at low health, like, you know, or doesn't have a great Pokemon, like switch to this, because Tyrantrum's going to be pretty great. Obviously it won't be good against Lugia's Dragon Pulse, but otherwise it's good. So oh, you did have Game Boy. Okay, that explains a lot. But like I would say like Lipard or Mr. Mime, because Mr. Mime doesn't have the most offensive move. Rock Blast isn't great, but like I don't know. The Electabuzz is good. I would say Electabuzz is already good, but yeah, but Mr. Mime has Icy Wind is the problem. Like a Rock Blast has the potential. Plus, I don't know who's Dynamaxing here. I don't even know who's Dynamaxing. Basically, if someone who can Dynamax could have had Tyrantrum, we probably could have really benefited from that. But we'll see, though. Again, Rock Blast isn't great, but just I do think it might have been better than an Icy Wind. More like an Icy Wind. Okay, but let's see how this goes. Lugia does have Ancient Power, which is good against both Mr. Mime and Crustle. Because the thing is, I've already got Rock Tomb, which is like Icy Wind anyway, kind of. So this Lugia is gonna be very slow, is the point. And whoever can Dynamax, please Dynamax. Like, there's no reason for us to not be Dynamaxing here. No reason. For no reason. Wait, we didn't Dynamax. Wait, why didn't we Dynamax? Why didn't we Dynamax? Why didn't we Dynamax? We have like really good Dynamax Pokemon. No, we don't need to lower its speed. We've already got like 3 Pokemon who are going to be lowering its speed. Oh no. Okay, the light screen is actually genuinely pretty cool and helpful. Why was it risky? Like, Electabuzz it's Electabuzz. Hang on, who's got what Pokemon? Am I confused as to who's got what Pokemon? Electabuzz is like really, 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 really good against Lugia. Right, like Rising Voltage would have been really, really good against Lugia. I don't know why, and we're at full health and everything, so I don't understand what the risk is. Okay, well, at the very least, Lipard here is going to be lowering special attack. That'll help out Electabuzz and Mr. Mime at least. So, well, it's got horrible physical defense, but Lugia only has special attacks. And if you're Dynamaxed, you have twice the HP. So, like, you've got extra survivability. In fact, if you've got rubbish defense, one of the best things you can do is Dynamax. Oh no, we want to be attacking with electric moves. Okay, we definitely want to be using our stab super effective moves. We definitely want to be attacking this thing now. We're all set up now. So we definitely want to be attacking this thing. Every single one of us. We definitely, because like that max darkness will have like lowered special defense now. So we definitely want to be attacking this thing. Like, don't get me wrong, Lipard's good, but it's not really that powerful. Like Electabuzz, I think, is more powerful than Lipid, probably. Oh gosh. Oh, that whirlpool's gonna slowly chip away. Oh gosh, like we're running out of time. We're running out of time. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. This is our last life, so we don't like by not Dynamaxing, it was kind of like risking your final life. That was a very risky play. Okay. Right, this is gonna get special defense down. So then hopefully this will help out the icy wind and the rising voltage. Okay, it's getting desperate. Oh gosh, it's going to do 2 attacks now. Yes! Okay, that did a lot. That did a lot. Good, 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 good. Nicely done. Icy wind. More like an icy wind. Oh gosh, my rock tomb isn't going to do enough. I'm really worried. I'm really worried that it's going to have a tiny bit of HP left and then it's going to finish someone off here. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, oh, it's resetting. Oh, it's doing some nullify stuff. Whirlpool. It's using it against me. That's super effective. Ah! Okay. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Yes, the light screen. More like a... No, wait. No. Oh, no. No. This is why we need to play aggressively. No. Team 4... That was poor. No, you guys did well. That was just very unlucky. That was very, very unlucky. We were very close. Very unlucky. So, Electabuzz. Not shiny. Scolipede. Not shiny. And Tyrantrum. Not shiny. Dang. Dang, 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 dang. No sparkles there. Xander, please tell me this is where you get the shiny. I know you have one less chance at it now, but tell me you got the shiny, Xander. Tell me you got the shiny. I'm going to go for Tyrantrum, because I actually don't know if I've really picked Tyrantrum. So... Oh, none for Xander? I know we had, like, the one less chance there, but still. Never mind. Never mind. Right, we aren't going to get rid of any tickets. Right, chat. I'm going to go get ready and feed some stray cats and stuff like that. There's also one thing I need to do before I do that on my computer, actually. So, thank you all so much for joining me today. Please, if you've got some time, just check out 1 or 2 of those videos if you haven't already, when I hang up in a second, when I end the stream. But that was fun. Again, it's always nice coming back on a Thursday after having a couple of days off. Shame we didn't get a shiny, but oh well, that's what the weekend is for. So, I will be back. I'm thinking this weekend, this should be a pretty standard, like, 4 p.m. on Friday, 11 a.m. Saturday, and 2 p.m. Sunday. That old chestnut. Okay? So that should be the plan for this weekend. I'll let you know if not otherwise, because I think there is, like, a research event thing on Saturday, and so technically I could, like, but I might just go for a walk, like, afterwards. I probably don't need to, like, do a stream earlier to do that, so I think that'll be fine. That is all from me today. Thank you for joining me. Lots and lots of love. I hope you do go check out those videos and support them, because it really does help me just get new people, new subscribers, and all that lovely stuff. But thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel like there was something else I was going to say. I don't know what. So yeah, I'm going to go do what I've got to do. Oh, yeah, hang on. I'll just do one thing quickly. Hang on. Hang on a sec. There we go. That's like a teaser for the Mario video or whatever. Okay. That's it's to do with the end of the game. So, you know, if you just go watch that video. It's a weird thing. Okay. Thank you all so much. Lots of love. Please stay safe and take care out there. Well done, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.